Welcome everybody. Today I will show you how you can set up your Skyslope forms in your Trab account. So here I am, log into my Trab, and we will click on Skyslope forms. Choose your country. I'm in Ontario, province Ontario. We'll press next. Choose your board. I'm with the Trab. I'll keep Trab. Press next. So here we are. We are in Skyslope forms. Now before starting anything, you want to make sure that your profile is set up. Make sure you have your name, your number, email, and your brokerage information, because so much of the stuff will get autofill in the forms. By having all this information already in your profile, it will be much easier to fill the form. Okay, you can access this by clicking on your name and then user profile. That will bring you to this window. Enter all this information, click save. Okay, you'll see this, and let's go back to files. Right, pay attention to these three menus. Templates, you can create your own templates. All right, let's create one for a buyer. Let's click on create template, and we will create for buyer. Next, I will just name this buyer template. Continue, and here we will add our forms. All right, let's search for form 810. All right, now this is very important. They are both same forms, but they're mapped differently. So since we are creating a buyer template, we will choose buyer. All right, click add. Now let's find form 100. All right, agreement of purchase or sale, we will add that. Let's find form 300, buyer representation agreement, we will add that. Let's find form 123, waiver. Again, same form, they're mapped differently. Since we are creating buyer template, we will choose buyer. Let's find 801, offer summary documents. Let's add that. You don't really need this anymore, but some people still ask for it, so we'll add it. Let's add 120 amendment. Okay, they're all same, just add one or two. You maybe need one, two, you can even add it after, so I'll just pick one. And then let's also get 124 notice of fulfillment, and let's get 320 confirmation co-op. That's it for now. If we can always add and remove from the template, that's not a big deal. So here we go, we have 8 forms added. Okay, you can click on view to see which forms you added, just in case if you want to delete it. Everything is good, click continue. Here are all the forms. So let me show you what I meant by mapped differently. This is form 810 buyer. If we go down, see, only buyer side is selectable and you can add in there. Seller is not selectable. So that's why if you're searching for a form, you see buyer or seller is the same form, but choose accordingly, because Skyslope mapped it differently. Okay, everything is good. We'll click save template, and here we have our template. Now let's say we want to make a seller template. What we can do, we'll just click on these 3 dots. Okay, and we'll choose duplicate. We'll just rename it seller. Save. Okay, now we are in seller template. Okay, by clicking on this you can go back to, right? Let's go back in there. Since this is seller, but this form is buyer, working with the realtor, 810. right? We want this side mapped, not this side. So we will remove a form here by just clicking on this minus. Okay, it's gone. And now on bottom left, we will click add forms. We're back to the form list. We'll type 810, and this time we choose seller. Add, continue. Here's our form, seller, and if you go down, sure enough, seller side is mapped, buyer side is not. Also, we don't need form 100, right, since this is for a buyer when you're putting an offer. So we will remove that. We don't need buyer representation agreement. We will remove that, and we will add form 200, which is a listing agreement. Here it is. Again, here we have two options. One is exclusive, one is MLS. Now for this, you can choose both of them. But let's say you're choosing exclusive and you use exclusive form. When you go on to set up your signatures, initials will be automatically select on exclusive. It should. That's the whole point of having duplicate forms, so they are mapped accordingly. We'll click continue. We also need form 100. It's actually right there. Add that. Here we are. We have all the form we need for a seller. Now, of course, you can add and delete forms. You can also, by clicking on these this hamburger icon, you can drag them up or down. And we will click save template, and now we have two templates. Now, same way, you can make one for landlord, one for tenant. Delete some forms, add some forms, and you're good to go. Now, under browse library, this is where all your forms are. And if you are a member of other boards, you want to add those forms here too, all you need to do, click on all libraries, add additional association libraries, and you can search your board, click add, follow online instructions, very easy stuff. And of course, same way you can also remove. Alright, well, that is it for this tutorial. I will make another one how you can add a client's grid file and fill the forms and send out for signatures. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a good day.